Hello. Why is it so blue and red as live? That's weird. Weird. But welcome everybody to NonnasNuttykrafts. There we are. We're going to do all that lovely stuff that you can only do once you go live. You go ahead and share it to everybody in the world so that they can come watch. Who's there? It's weird. It shows blue and red. It shows it's sticking away. So I'm assuming we are live. Okay, so today we are going to have some fabulous fun. I thought we do. Now I'll be honest, I have never done a wreath with a Chruch on it. This is going to be the first time, y'all. First time. I don't know where to put my phone because I usually put it up in the cradle and I have the thing on it. Let me turn this on. You are going to hear the lawnmower. That's my husband. Hi, Peggy. How are you? And he's out there mowing. And I was like, okay, I'm going to save these little beads. I may use these for our project here. If they don't blow away, I was going to blow away. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Let me put the stapler away because we don't need that. All right. So we have, oh my gosh, everything's attached to everything that I don't need. Wire. I was trying some different ways of doing this, and I'll show you in a little bit. So we're going to do an oval wreath. So choose your oval wreath. You can maybe smash it a little bit. Not smash it. Not really smash it. To however you want it. I like mine like this. So this is going to be my front. I also lay it down and figure out, where do I want to put things, which is more flatter and stuff like that. So I do things as well like that too. I got glitter all over the place and I'm hot because I put a sweatshirt on. So we are going to, we have this church ribbon today. Oops, there's my camera. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. This one has a little bit of champagne in it. Hey, Janet. So I thought maybe you might use a little bit of that. I have some gold metallic here. I have this one. And I have this one, just plain metallic. I'm not sure which one I want to use. And I think it's going to be, as I create the wreath, then I'm going to decide. So let's just put these out of the way for right now, as we say. We're going to be using some of these. Now, if you want the number, this is from Lori Jacobs, Hardworking Mom. And see, I put my phone somewhere else and I can't do it. So let me go ahead. I do have an affiliate with her. And you can go ahead and... Where are you? Where are you? Here you are. Copy. And let me post it on the page. Actually, yep, I can post it on the page. Yay! Thank you for sharing. Where am I? NonnasNuttykrafts. Hello. I can't even find myself. I hate the way Facebook does these things because I can never even find myself on these things. It's like you get a patch a million things. All right. So I'm going to post it in the comments here, which will appear on the comments there. It should. There we go. It will probably pop up in a few minutes. But it's on I put it on the thing. There it is. So there's my affiliate link. So for this one, if you want these, now I had bought a whole bag of them. I think there's 8 per pack. So this number is CS5021. She does sell them individually. This is another one we're going to be using today from her. Now I've already spread this out a little bit. So it has these little berries on it. It's like a ferny kind of Christmassy thing. So that one, I just had the ticket here. Seriously. Oh, here it is. Is item XX7874. I'll put that over there because I'll forget it again. And we are also going to use me Chruch. This is me Chruch. And this was from Etsy. Who was it from? I bought this a couple of months ago. Good God, I'm bad. Just search churches. Now it had on top here this little buffalo plaid bow, and I was thinking of doing this in buffalo plaid, but then I had the church ribbon. I said I need to use the church ribbon, so it was just slightly glued on, and I thought we use, this is really thin ribbon, and it's really hard to see. It's like an off-white and it has a gold metallic edge, so I thought we'd create just a little bow to put on top there. Put that back over there. We're going to put our church over there. Now, what I did to mount this, as you can see in the bottom, I did do 2 staples and the twist tie. And the reason why I did this before I came on was because I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to go through the wood. I didn't want to be on a live and then go, oops, I screwed up. The back part of it, I did use a cable mount in the back with this. Now, the only reason why I did the cable mount, you can see how thin this is. So I didn't want to try to come down here, try to get it. There's this little, window up here, try to get everything just right in that little window, the staples. So I did use the cable mount. When we get to it and we're finished with it, what I'm going to do, and I use dark brown because the wreath is, dark brown, is maybe we're going to see about maybe gluing this up here to the back of the cross. So to keep it there so you don't see it wobbling this way. But it needed 3 points because we're going to put this, oops, let me move my ribbon out of the way. We're going to put this in the center here. Let me switch hands. And because I wanted it in the center of this, I needed something up at the top as well as on the bottom to reinforce it. All right. So let's get started. And what we're going to start with, we're going to put this in here first. Oops. Let me move it back here before I ruin it. Now, one thing you can do with your wreath is what we call break it apart. And what you do, you can cut off these thicker ones and unwind it and pull your wreath apart so it looks like your church is actually sitting in the middle. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to cut. It doesn't matter which one I cut. Sometimes you can find the end of one. So before I cut, let me see if I can find the end. Round and round they go. Where they stop, nobody knows. Because if I can find the end, it would make it easy. I swear to God, I think this one was like a continuous spring that never ended. And here it is. I found it. Oh, see, I didn't even have to cut it. Let me tilt this up just a little bit more. There we go. That's better. So now where was I? Oh, here it is. So see, I'm just going to unwind this. Just like that. And we're not going to throw this piece away. Try not to break it. But if you break it, it's okay. Hello, Miss Michelle. How are you? All right. And I don't know if you've seen this technique. I don't think I've done this technique with y'all before. But I learned this about a year or so ago. I am still in Lori Jacobs' Hardworking Mom. And she, was it her or Susan, one of her designers? I can't remember which. We did this. Let me rephrase that. We went to a retreat last year, fall, and was taught this technique. But I had seen them do it before, like on lives and everything. And I love doing something new and different. Things are flying all off my desk. I don't know what. I heard something fly. It's probably going to be all my greenery, and I'll have to go search for it. Where does this end? Look at that. I got it all off in one piece. If it doesn't come off in one piece, it's okay. It's okay. Don't fret it. All right. So we're just going to set that off to the side right now. And what we're going to do, we're just going to take our wreath, just little pieces of it, and try to pull it apart. And basically, you're just making a little bit bigger or wider. You just pull it little pieces. Don't try to really force it a lot. Depending how wide you want to make it. And I'm just going around. See, that one came out really easy, that part. So as you do it, you can find out, you know, a little bit more. And we're going to secure this so it's not going to come apart. But this is just a different way of doing things. So how many of you have seen this technique? I mean, come on. I know I haven't showed it to you. Look at it. It's making a mess, but who cares? We can always sweep it off. This is really wound in there. There we go. Just work it. Work it, girls. Work it. Here we go. Now it's coming. Just takes a little bit to loosen it up. And you can see how thick it's coming. So now when I will put my church in here. Oh, I'm so funny. It's going to show it kind of nestled in there. I'll show you this way. Let me pull this out just a little bit more. This actually looks like it's coming out like this, like it's going top to small. So I think I'll make that the front. I think that was my front end, right? The reason why I know is because this one branch was sticking there and I left it there for that reason. So now my church kind of sits in there. Instead of just sitting on top like that, it's going to sit in here. See how that is? Isn't that kind of cool? And then we can put greenery all in there, not just on the surface of the wreath, if that makes sense. So let me put this back here. Let me get rid of some of these sticks here since I made a mess. You can do this outside if you want to do it. If you know you're going to do this on a wreath, I don't care. My room is always a mess on the floor and stuff. So this is just adding to it. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So you can do these a couple of different ways. You can take some grapevine, evergreen, and you can cut it and you can line it in the middle there so it looks like it's nestled in there as well. I'm not using any of that. I'm going to use these. And the reason why I split these up, instead of like last time when I did a video with you, was it last week? And I showed you how I just took the whole pick and stuck the whole pick in there. We're going to be splitting this up. Okay. So that's why I have that all spread out. Now, you're worried about this all coming apart like this, right? Don't. I'm just pulling it a little further apart. Because what you're going to do to secure it, and this is also a great thing when you have all those leaves in there, you can do the shake method, and all those leaves will help fall out too. So it's kind of cool. So we're going to take little pieces of wire, and we're just going to cut it. It doesn't matter what size, because we're going to just use this and we're going to retie this in some points. Where'd that wire go? I cut a piece of wire and it flew somewhere. Oh my God. Is this it? No. Ah, I have no idea where it went. It didn't go in my glue pot. It's not in my thing. That's just bizarre. I literally cut it. Oh, here it is. I hate these little things, these wires, because they go somewhere and then you like spend your life looking for it. So now what you got to figure out is, where do I want to attach it? You can attach it from behind. You can attach it in the front, wherever you want. And this will, you just do variety going around on your wreath. Isn't that pretty cool? And you just attach it wherever you would like to attach it. And this is what, so you're going to do maybe some from behind, maybe some in the front. And that's what's going to keep it together. Now, sometimes when you buy some wreaths, it may not be that big, you know, branch wrapping around it. You will see wire like around it, like when you, the angel hair type ones, you will see wire wrapped around, like a wire, a thin wire, brown wire, wrapped around it. So, which is kind of cool. Show hide. That's new. Oh, There it goes. Not me. That's Michelle. It was weird, Michelle. It had a blue line over it and it said show hide. I was like, what? I don't know. These computers with all their little things that they do. So I'm just going to take this. I make sure my two ends that I twisted together are together. And I'm just going to poke this back down into the wreath. All right. So again, so see what I did. I just took like this bunch right here. I don't know if you could see from here to here. And I just nestled that together. So I'll go around and maybe in the front over here, because I'm going to put some greenery and I'm going to nestle, you know, some of these together. Oops. Come here. Wire doesn't want to thread. Take a smaller one. I don't need a big one for that. And I'm just going to do the same thing. And twist it around. This one I made too long. Cut it off. And I make sure I put it in the bunch of branches that I just did. Because see, it's separated here. I don't want to stick it in here. I don't want anybody to get cut. So it's in there. So that holds that bunch of branches. Don't want to lose that piece of wire again. Now I'm not tying in this piece here because I want this to stay out a little bit. So I'm just going to go somewhere in between the bottom bunches. I'm not doing them all. And again, just twist tie it. Twist tie it. Put some wire on it. And twist tie it. I got it from Etsy. God, guys, I'm horrible. I bought it a couple of months ago, and I've had it sitting here in my shop to do. So just search on Etsy for churches is the best I can tell you what to do. So we did front here, we did a back here, we did a middle there. Let's do kind of a back up here. There are a lot of places on Etsy, maybe some other places you can get a church too. I know Carolina Pottery had some really cute ones. I don't know if they still do, but you can check there as well. I don't know if Craft Outlet has any. And the reason why I use my pliers, like I said, I just squeeze those tips together. Sometimes I'll just bend it down and squeeze them. So when I fold it back in, there we go. So see, it's not going to come apart. It's going to be loose up here, which is fine, but it's not going to come apart. You see me trying to pull it all apart? It's not because we wired it. Did I not? Oh, I put a wire on this part here. So this is perfect for what I want to do. So we're making a little nest. Now, if it's not the lawnmower, it's the dogs, right? All right, let's put that away. So we're going to take church. And the reason why I want to put the church in first is because that way I know how I want to break up my, I can't talk today, stuff. My picks. Good God, Carolyn. Oopsie. Uh-oh, what was that from? My cross. Well, let's just peel that off. No big deal. There we go. All together now. Let's just nestle this baby right in here. I think I want to do it this way because I want to hide the bottom a little bit. So I got to do it backwards anyway so I can see. And I'm just going to hide the bottom just a little bit in there. Just enough to hide the bottom thing. And let me move. Now I'd have to reset this camera because I moved it when I got up to go shut the door before I came on. And let's see if I got it. I try to set it at a little bit of a different angle so you could see maybe better. what I'm doing. Maybe if I move this out of your way a little bit. Now you really get to see the messy table. Aren't you lucky devils today? So depending how high I want that cross to show up there, you know, as far as to attach it, no matter how I do it, it's going to show the pipe cleaner to a point, and there's nothing I can do about that. It's either going to be a wire or a pipe cleaner. And like I said, I chose the pipe cleaner. Could I put a wire in here? I could. Hold, please. Let's reinvent this. Not reinvent it. Well, I guess it is a reinvention. We're going to take this one out, and I'm going to put a wire in here. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. This I'll leave as the pipe cleaners, because I did try before I came on stapling a piece of wire in the bottom, and it just wasn't working for me. So that's why I went to the pipe cleaners. Oh, come on out. Come out wherever you are. I could probably thread it through the other way faster now. Ugh. Let's put a piece of wire in there, because it will be thinner and you won't see it as much. Oh, Carolynne, what do you think? What do you think? All right. And let's go in and out. Of course, I say that, and it doesn't want to go in. There we go. Just twist tie this a little bit. I don't know, I'm probably cutting this way too long, but that's okay. All right. Put you back in here. Much better with the wire idea. Oh, it kills me. And now I have a bunch of these thick branches here, so I'm just going to use them. Your wire. There we go. And I'm going to pull it to where I want it to be. And the reason why I'm starting with this is because I want to make sure that I have the church where I want it. So when I fill everything in, do we look fabulous, darling? Fabulous. Trying to do this around the church. And we'll still glue this. Now I may use E6000 to glue the wire in place up there, because that would be better than the hot glue, I think. So that gives me that. I did bring the church up just a little bit higher, but we're going to cover that. And then just thread this through wherever you want it to come. Let's grab this here. Pull it, pull it, pull it. I don't want the the pipe cleaner to come through the front, so I'm being cautious about that. All right, so let's see. So we'll glue the wire there. And that'll work there. Now, because my branches aren't even on the bottom, it shows part of it more than the other, but we might be able to hide that a little bit more. Now, I use way too much pipe cleaner on this, but that's okay. We can cut it. Tuck it underneath there. It's going to look jiggly for right now because I don't have this top really secured all the way. But we'll get it. And once you start putting in your greenery and everything in here, it's going to fill it up. And you're going to love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So what is everybody doing today? I did a lot of paperwork. I got another show this weekend. I had one this past weekend, which didn't go as I had planned. You know how that goes. It's always, oh, I want to sell out. Yeah. You know, that doesn't happen necessarily. Oh, see, I put it in crooked, I think. It has to go over more this way. But that's okay. It was a new place I went to. They had tons of people coming in. So it wasn't that they didn't market it or anything. There was just a lot of lookers. A lot of people just like, hey, it's a nice Saturday. Let me just walk around. So that was, you know, you could say frustrating. I did sell what I sold, what I was hoping to sell. Some things I did. And I was hoping I did sell them. And I did. So that was a plus. Hold on. Let me readjust this, you know. I got to find the end because I hide them so well. It's hard to find sometimes. Laying down here look great. Turning around the other way, it's like, whoopsie. Oh, my dogs are outside. So husband must be done mowing because Kai is barking for somebody to play ball with. Okay. Is that the last one? Yes. See? Oh, you can't see. It's a little crooked there. So I want it to be like that. I wonder if it's my top one that's making me. See if I can slide this one over. That's where it should be. Do not shift it, Carolyn, because then it's going to screw you up. So let's just do a little bit to make sure I got it this time. And we can always come back and tighten them and cut them off. That probably would have been the wise thing to do in the beginning. Okay, that's where it needs to be. Ta-da. I know you can't see the whole thing. When I do the side camera, you can't see the whole thing. All right, so let's just twist those babies around. And then that's done. And watch, I decide to change it again. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Okay. Woo! That was the tough part, y'all. Now comes the fun stuff where we get to just play and stick. Now, what I did with this pick, or what you're going to see me do with this, is that I'm going to take it and separate it out so I can just stuff it in there my way. And I don't need very long stems from this. You can do the same method. God, this is hard to pull apart. They have so much of this floral tape on here. I don't know if we can get any of it off to get any of this stem use. How come their floral? Do you ever notice, like, when you buy something, sometimes their floral tape sticks a lot better than the one that you did? No matter how much I stretch mine, it does stick. But they do it so much better. Ah, that's why it's got a little bracket in there. A little keychain thingamajig. That's why I couldn't pull them out. Now if I can just get that off. Now we just cut the other side. Make my life easier. There we go. And they have another one in here. Good God. Unless that's the same one that I cut. Seriously? This isn't what I planned this to be, like this, y'all. Who knew? Who knew? Piece of plastic stuck in there. There we go. Good gracious. Did I get to it yet? Oh my God, there's another one. Jeez Louise, people. Well, you know this one ain't going to fall apart on its own by any chance. I don't know if I cut it all the way. Oh, did I? Hard to tell. Looks like it's cut through. Oh my God, it's like double wounded on the side. Seriously. Oh gosh, guys, sorry. Did not know this was going to be like this. Oh gosh. This is the awkward silence on your live when something like this happens. Good God. Can I not pull anything out of this? Let's see if I can snip it on another space here. Maybe break the whole piece off. Jeez Louise. Hang in there, guys. Oh my God, this thing is like cemented in here. Good God. It's broke. Jeez. Okay, plan B. We're just going to snip a couple of these off. See by doing that if I can pull out some of these things. Probably not, because I said I was going to do that and it wouldn't let, and that way it might loosen it up. So I can pull out the rest of it. That's my game plan. Good gracious. Look at, there's part of the ring. The ring is broke. All right. Not doing what I wanted. That's okay. We're just going to go with this idea. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul. But I got to cut that off because that just looks horrible on here. Oh my God. And my other set of pliers are downstairs in my stuff for the show this coming up weekend. Otherwise I get them because this is more flat nosed and those other ones have more of a pointy nose and would probably be easier to cut. Good God. I have never frustrated it so much in my time. Well, we're going to have to cut it this way. Plan C, D, E, or F, whatever you want to call it. Good God, maybe I'll use something else. All right, so I'm going to take these and we're going to just glue them in here, guys. Just going to stick them in and glue them. That's where I wanted to go. Now you can use the same technique here. If you're using deco mesh, I'm going to lay this down so I can see where I'm sticking them better. And see, it starts giving you some life in your wreath. And this is just another way, instead of sticking the whole thing, like I said, in there. And then you can spread it out. You can stick some on this outside part here. Come here. I thought I had it upside down. So see, remember we were talking about the wire and all? So see, by using this, there's a piece of wire right there, and I'm covering up the wire as well. And we're just going around, and we're just, ouch, that glue is hot. That glue is hot. Holy guacamole, that was hot. Now I'm going to be putting a bow down here. So I'm going to leave a space for it right now. And look at, see, by doing it this way. Now, if I put the whole bushel thing in there, you're going to get it something like this. And this way it spreads it out because we are going to be using those little red berries that I showed you. And see, I can come from behind in here as well. Just make sure I put them in right side up, not upside down. And see, it gives it some dimension by putting it like a little bit in front of it. It gives it some dimension too. Oh, good God. That was painful. I don't know about you guys, but it was painful for me. All right. All right. So I see there's already another clip in this one too. So we're just going to clip these off as close as we can. I am not going to put you nor me through that hassle again. That was insane. And see, it's almost like you get more bang for your buck when you split it up like this. So we're going to stick some. We're just going to start on the other side a little bit. Just stick it in there. I'm going to come from behind here because I can see from behind better where I'm sticking it. Lots of glue strings. It's funny. I got this. This is the Surebond pot. I have not used my pot in a while. I've been using my glue gun a lot. And I said, oh, we got to use this. We got to use the glue pot because there's going to be a lot of these little things. And I don't want to be pumping the glue all around in my finger. I'll wind up with glue gun arthritis or something from pumping it. So see how that's coming out? Coming out cute. You can go up as high as you want on the sides. And it's almost like these are pieces of the branch that are on here, which is what makes it look, kind of more authentic, I guess the word would be. Let me see. We got more of this, so we can put as much as we want in here. You could just look for the gaps and the glue strings. and I know I've told you this before, for me with the glue strings, I usually take mine and I'll take it outside, and I will, because for whatever reason, the sun glistens the glue strings, and it just shows them where all the ones I missed. Ooh, get off me. There we go. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing with this, but the only thing with this, I get to pull this off like this, instead of trying to cut it like we did with the other. And I'm going to split these off. Just cut them. Let's do the same with this one, because I know we're going to need more than one. I usually are in sets of about 3. Here it is. This one came off up here, I think. Got glitter in there. See if we can poke a little hole. Oh, the hole is there. Duh. Let's take a little glue. There we go. And here we go with this. And this is where you get glitter all over your table. But that's okay. It's called sweeping it up. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to keep them divided, so that way it makes it easier for me as I'm going through this. So we're going to take some of this green and we're going to use some of this in here. We need a little glitz and glamour on this church. So you can start wherever you want. And you can see how just by putting that little bit in there, I don't know if you could see it in there. It's right there. See how pretty that looks? I don't know if you guys can see it that well with the glare, so to speak. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just kind of go up and I'm just sticking them in there wherever I want to stick them. Stick some more towards the outside, stick some to the inside, behind and up. Oh, that looks pretty. And the reason why I wanted to use a little something with a little glitter is because the ribbon has a little bit of that gold glitter in the middle of it. And I wanted that to be in there. So here we look so far. I don't know if you could see the shimmer on that. I do want some more greenery. And again, if you want any of this greenery, I got it from Hardworking Mom. I did post up in the beginning of this live the affiliate link for them, the berries and all, if you want to snapshot it. See if I can get you in focus. Maybe not. But for the greenery here, it's XX7874. And for the red berries, it's CS5021. Come here, greenery. Oh, Chruch is backwards. This one has to go up here. That's where I want that one. Right there. But I do want some more greenery, I think. I don't know. Oopsie. God, these glue strings are going to drive me crazy. Now, I thought about using these, have these little white berries in there, but I went, you know, maybe not. So for now, they're just going to sit off to the side. Oh, that's what fell on the floor is those berries, because I don't see them on the table anymore. Oh, well, that's okay. All right. We're not going to do what we did before. All that pain. We'll just clip these off. Just find each little stem. Let's see where we are with that. I want to put some in the front, more in the front here. I don't. So it makes it more dimensional. See? You can see. Let me switch. Oh, there go my berries. Let me switch cameras and see if this camera would be better, so you can see what it looks like better, because then I can put it all in the one frame. Okay. So see how it's coming out? These glue strings are going to drive me crazy. Spider webs. I hate spiders. Anyway, throw it back on the pot. So which side? I can't see. So this side, I'm starting to add some in the front here, and you can see how naked, so to speak, it looks here. So we wanted to make it like it's all part of it being in like the woods, so to speak. I guess that would be a good phrase. So we'll just stick these babies in as we go. Cut some more off. And that's what I like about this, because I can cut these off, these little branches like this. And it just makes it fun to use. Should just throw all these glue strings in the trash can. So it's getting there. My hand is covered in glue strings. I think that's going to be pretty. So we got some more of the green, this green. Are you guys all sleeping on me today? Oops. Seems like everybody's sleeping today. I'll tell you what, you know, I love doing my craft shows. But the day after, I'm like, okay, today's my day just to sleep. I don't want anybody bothering me. Because I mean, it's a lot of work to do the shows. And sometimes, you know, people that are buying the products and stuff don't understand that. They just think, oh, you know. I'm like, no, you don't get it. Lugging the stuff, packing the stuff, setting up all the stuff, it's a lot of work. But I like doing it. I have fun meeting people. I really do. I like talking to the people and everything. Oh, that's where that was. I was like, where did that piece come from? Need a piece over here. See, I'm just decorating it. Decorating it. That's what it is. I'm decorating it. So see, that's what we have so far. Oh, let's go do our bow. Give my glue string fingers a break. Oh, here's one little one just hanging out by itself. So let's go stick you in there. All right. We have Chruch ribbon. I have several. This is just an extra piece, and I think I could use it. Hopefully, maybe. And I have 4 different ribbons, gold type ribbons to use. So as I make the base of the bow, I'll decide once I start putting the base, then I can decide where I want to, you know, which one of those I want to use. So now I'm going to bring it closer this way. I'm going to move these guys out of here for right now because I'm going to put these in after I put my bow in and some more greenery. Let's get our bow dabber. Not a bow dabber. Here. Oh, somebody asked me to use the bow dabber, didn't they? And you know what? It's downstairs packed because I took it to the shelf. Oh, well. I can't please everybody. And my good scissors are down there too. Dang it. All right. So this is a pattern. All right. So I'm going to start. I'm going to leave a big enough tail. I want some tail length on this. So what is that? What is that? See, I can put it in here and I can kind of get an idea of how much tail I want. I'm going to cut it right in between these two churches here. And I know I'm going to dovetail this. So that's my fake tail. And this ribbon, in case you want to know, I got from Carolina Pottery. It's item number 72039-40-15. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. Did I do that right? My brain. Let's just do it this way. And I think I'm going to do 5-inch bow. Let's see if a 5-inch bow looks good. And this is what I do. If this helps you, if you can't decide how big of a bow you want, you can just lay it in there and thinking that's what you can do. Hi, Cindy. Thank you. I think I'm going to have to move that tail to the other side. I will. Flip you. Here we go. And I think I only want to put 2 of these on the bottom. And we'll dovetail these. Okay. Yes, please, you guys, bless my page. Do I not have any pins here? No, I ran out of pins. So let's see if I can use this metallic bow ribbon for, see, this I got out of a 50-yard roll. And I evidently split it with a friend of mine. So this is what I got. I'm not sure if I wanted that fancy design on there. Okay, you guys tell me what you think. I'm going to lay this one on top here. I'm going to lay this one on top here. I have another. Okay. We're going to have to do 2 at a time. So looking at these 2 ribbons, which do you like better, the solid gold or the swirl? This one has more of a white, of course, off-white background. Because this, as you can see, this has gold in it. Whoops. Let me see if I can come a little closer. So which do you like? We're gonna process of elimination here. And I need you guys to help, man. Hello, Miss Teeny. How are you? I'm leaving it up to everybody to choose the swirl or the solid, because then we got two more and we'll narrow it down. Use all of them. Girl, that's going to be too much gold because they're all gold. Gotta be gold on top of gold on top of gold. Good God, grief, girl. It's a hard decision. So what do you guys like? I like hot. I like hot. Michelle, what do you mean hot? Oh, I will tell you right now, we're not going to use this one. This is too much. Too much. Well, that helped that one. Now we're down to 3. I know there are no ribbons. Swirl. I do like the swirl. This is the other one. See if I can show you the other one. And this is a sheer one. So swirl we have so far. I think the swirl is pretty. I think this one blends in with it being so natural on top of natural. It kind of blends in, this one. So see, this is how my mind thinks when I'm picking out ribbon as well. Sometimes I'll pull a bunch of them out and I'll be like, yeah, I think the swirl. You know why? Because it's like, oh, almost like the moon. I think that would be pretty with the church. Swirl it is. Thank you, Neil. Just make it with all of the rooms. It will be fun. I can't do that sometimes, Teeny. And sometimes I'll do it, but for this one, this one's not going to work for that. It's a church. And I think, for me, at least, that's just going to be too much bows. So we're going to make this, what did I have these at? About 10 inches. So we're going to make this a little bit longer because we're going to curl it. Let me move that out of the way. And all I'm doing is I put in half twist. Now, I can either make this the same width of this, come back with the church ribbon again, and then this one again. Or I can bring this one in a little shorter. I think we're going to make this kind of a big bow, a thick bow. So we're going to bring this tail in at 5. Just drop that on the floor. Probably be easier anyway. Now, depending what I want to see more of, if I want to see more of the church ribbon, I could stop it right here with this and then bring in the church ribbon. Or I can bring in 3 rows of this, then bring in 2 rows of the church ribbon. We'll see. Yeah, we're going to see, Teeny. You're so funny. Teeny, did you know, you're probably going to shoot me. I was in Annapolis. My granddaughter, a couple of weeks ago, did a cheering thing for the Navy Houston football game. They did a little halftime thing. We didn't have any time to go sightseeing or anything. We literally drove up that day, did her thing, and drove back. And I'll tell you what, I was exhausted. I was like, good grief. All right. Oh, I do like this swirl. Wise choice. Wise choice, Miss Nell. See, I like it when you guys help out with it. Ooh, it's pretty with it. Look at how that's coming out. Pretty. Now I could. Ooh. Oh gosh, take my whole mesh roller down one on one. I could just bring in the gold one on top. don't know if I have enough of this ribbon to do that. No, I'm not going to have enough. So let's bring our Chruch back in. See, I was going to do it again, y'all. I'm going to cut between the Chruches here. How many of you guys know the song Going to the Chapel by the Beach Boys? I mean, that's an iconic song. We didn't get a chance to do anything, sadly. It was just quick, do her thing, and we left. All right, so this one, turn this back around. I'm going to bring this one in at 4 inches. Actually, I think I'll go about 3 inches. Where's my other one? Okay. Now you see this little part of the tail. We'll go ahead and we can glue that on to the back of our, I don't want 3 inches. Let's go 4 inches. Back up to the one of the other bows because I don't like it like flopping around. I mean, you can cut it close too. It's going to be a nice thick bow. I think I might leave it with the Chruches on top though. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. I love that song. Hello, Giselle. How are you, my friend? How are you doing? Oops. So I'm just spreading these out. So it will be Chruch. It will go, not Chruch, like this Chruch, this Chruch, this. White, and I'm just going to spread that out just like that. Pull my tails down. I don't know, maybe I should bring back the 1.5. Way to go, y'all. Where did the ribbon go? OMG, seriously? Oh, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I'm looking for a spool of ribbon. And of course, this ribbon is not on a spool. That's hysterical. I was looking right at it down on the floor, y'all. That's hysterical. I crack myself up every now and then. You're not from Annapolis. Go for a beautiful view of the Chesapeake and eat at the seafood in Maryland. Yes, Teeny, I've been to Annapolis before, and I've been down there, down, I'll call it by the Bayside down there. And we did eat one other time I had been down there, and I can't remember when it was, and it's beautiful. If y'all want to go see Annapolis, it really is beautiful to go see. This one I'm going to bring in at 3 inches here. Has a lot of historic. Now, I will tell you why Cassidy was doing her little cheering stuff and practice and stuff. My daughter and I, she's a realtor, and she had to go pick up some signs. So we walked. Let me just say it was a long walk. So I got my 10,000 plus steps in, and walking around that stadium. That was crazy. All right. Let's get a zip tie. I'm picking that ribbon up off the floor so I can remember where it is now. I'm just going to pull this up a little, press down, grab my zip tie. Make sure I have it. Nope, I had it upside down. Put it through here. I know. You know what's even pretty too? If y'all, even in DC, when they have the cherry blossoms along the river, the Potomac, oh, it is gorgeous. All right. I'm just going to pull this a little bit. And what I'm going to do Now I know this is upside down to you because it's the way I work my bowls. And I'm just going to take my ribbon. That loop got really long, that one loop. And I'm just going to go ahead and start working it. And y'all know me, I'll put it in one spot. And then when I put it on my wreath, it's going to be another. Ooh, that's going to be pretty on there. So I'm going to use a dark pipe cleaner on this one. Again, just to hide it a little bit more, you know, in here. So before you pull this all the way tight, now you can zip it. You can put the pipe cleaner in on the bottom of your Easy Bow Maker or your Bow Dabber too before you do this as well. Now see, because see, I smushed the whole bow. But that's what I do. I smush them before I put them in. And then I reinvent them when they're in. All right, so we're just going to poke this through. And you know, another thing, by pulling this apart, it does make it easier to pull your pipe cleaners and stuff through. So just keep that in mind. I'm just twist tying it tight enough. We'll go back and we'll cut those off later. Oops. There we go. I have 3 of you. Where's the other one? So we'll just spread out our loops here a little bit. And these. So for right now, I'm just going to curl these up a little bit. Yes, I know. If y'all don't know, the crepe myrtles are from the Japanese. They gave them as a gift to the USA way back. I think it was after World War II, I believe. But don't quote me on that. I'm terrible history buff on some things. So I'm just going to curl those up like that for right now. And see how pretty that's coming out? Now, because I want to add those red berries in here, because I want to bring in another color, so to speak. Except for my other little thing I cut there. So now these, you could cut these off even more if you want to, but I'm just going to kind of, it brings in just a little bit of color of something else in here. So it doesn't look all, I guess the word would be monotone. And again, just randomly sticking these in. See, there's 3 right there. And look at how it just makes it pop. And I love these because these berries, sometimes you buy some of these things with the red berries on them and they're all like stuck together. And it's like, you go to unstick them and they peel apart and everything. Piece comes off. That works. Ooh, get rid of those glue strings. Gosh, you know what? So much for doing nails, right? Because why even do your nails? Because they all get covered with glue strings and everything. Pull up. I do like how that's coming out. It's very pretty. Now you could do this style bow. You could do a floppy bow or, you know, whatever you want kind of a bow. I just chose this style. glad I turned my mat over the other way. Now I see some space in here. So this is when, once you get your bow on, you can start going back in and filling in. Sometimes you'll see the spaces where you need to. Now, if you're putting the bow, let's say the bow's off to the side, you know, of your wreath here, you can put some greenery behind it, and that helps it stand out a little bit. Or depending on your project, you can use some deco mesh behind your bow. That helps it to stay, you know, up as well. On this particular one, I didn't need to because I had such a good base with the greenery, the grapevine. So I didn't have to do that. But I am going to stick some of these going down around the bottom here. You do some on the other side. Do I have any more of this? Don't know how many I bought. At this point, we might as well just use the whole thing, right? Because a little bit is not going to go far. That is what would be left over. All right. Last one. Should have done that instead of doing all that hassle we did earlier, huh? I know. Listen, I try to do my nails before going to a show just to make it look prettier than looking like, you know, I just walked out of a, you know, a factory of some sort, you know, with not so pretty nails. And it just never fails. I mean, I'll do the manicure myself because some of the times I just don't have time to go to a place to get it done. And I just say, you know, I can do it. Stick some berries down in here. I think what I did here. Whoops. There we go. Stick those babies right there. Now, you can take some of your greenery too, and you can use it like within your bow. Let's see if I have some short pieces. I do. And this way, it makes your bow, and just by sticking it in there, ouch, this glue is hot. It brings your bow to be a part of your piece, if that makes sense. God, the glue is hot. Let me just tell you. And I'm just randomly sticking it in. See, just like in here and here. Make sure your bow, tails, and everything is where you want it to be before you start doing it, because you start adding glue in there and it ain't going to be easy to get out once you stick it in. And you just go back and forth or however you want to do it. We could take the berries. We could. Let's see how this will look. I'm just going to kind of stick it right there. I don't know. Berries or no berries? I kind of like the berries in there because it gives a pop of color and it brings it like full circles, so to speak. But then if you want it to be more plain, I like the berries. I was going to ask you, but I like the berries. Sorry, not to exclude you guys, but this one, I like the berries in there. And I'm just going to stick it in there just like that. It also covers up the zip tie, so you don't have to worry about doing it. And I have them kind of facing down a little bit because it's more wider here. So let's just make sure we got this bow kind of where we want it. And I'm going to go glue this here with the E6000, but if I do it now and I'm moving it around, it's not going to work. So there's our, oh, we got some more of this. We got some more of this. This is neat. Where can we stick it? Just one thing. We're going to stick it right there. Right there works. Because it looks like there's a little bit of a hole there. There we go. Oh, we're not done. We got to put a bow on the wreath on the church, y'all. There goes my easy bow maker. So remember earlier, I said I had this really thin, it's like off-white. And we just make, God, the glue. Good God. Hello, Joanne. How are you? Yes, berries. See, I thought I like the berries in there. All right. This goes back. I know I talked about this the other day. I like to do the two. Look at how terrible my hands are. To do the two little rabbit ears. Because that's the only way I know how to tie my bows like this. And I pull it. And then I just go back. And I'll flip the ribbon. So it lays flat and it's not twisted. Now we'll see how big we have to make the loops. And what I do, I'll pull the loops even smaller than what I want it to be. And then I pull it tight. And I just push these out. That's all that we need. So this kind of mimics off of the church ribbon, being that it be gold. So we just have a little tiny bow. And we'll just take, hopefully, a little bit of glue here. Good God. I gobbed it. And we're going to stick it on top of the wreath. So there it is on, whoops. There it is on top of the wreath, the little bow. So let's flip the camera around so you can see this done. Move that out of the way. Oops, see, I ruined my bow. Ruined my bow. And if you want your bow more parted, you can do that. You don't have to pull it up. But I want my bow to be, more glue strings. This is going to be a fun picture when I take this outside with all these glue strings. I'll be there. Before I even take the picture, I'll be just standing there for a half an hour, just taking off glue strings. All right. Pull these out, just more glue strings. They just nestle in there, those things. Seriously. I think I got them. All right. Let's flip this baby around, y'all. Wait, I caught part of that comment before I was flipping the camera here. Blow it with your blow dryer. It will melt the string. Oh, yes, true. You could. Absolutely. All right. So there we have it. Now I curled these up here, the white ones. Let me go ahead and uncurl them a little bit. You can leave them just by curling like this if you want to, or you can pull them like the banana curl. I call it the banana curl. If you want to pull it down like that. The tighter you curl it, the tighter the curl will be. So keep that in mind. I sometimes just like to curl them up like this, and I won't even pull the banana curl thing down, and just curls them up a little bit. But let's curl these babies down. Here's my other one. You're hiding. Come out wherever you are. Now, some people have the trouble when they uncurl these, and I believe you me, I've done it too, where you've uncurled it, it almost looks like a mustache type shape. And the way I figured what works best is for me. So I had cut my ribbon on an angle. So this is the one that would be on the left side here. So when I pull it out, I'm going to pull it from the inside. What would be the shorter side of the angle cut. And that to me helps it from going from that mustachy kind of look. So depending how you want your curls, how curly you want them, how not so curly. Why am I missing a ribbon? I have 3 tails. Here it is. But it helps. All right. What do you guys think? Like I said, if you want to part this more like this, you can do that. If you want to pull it up like that, you can. I'm leaving mine with just a little bit of a part that way so you can see the church a little bit better. So what do you guys think? I think it came out kind of cute. Except for all the glue strings. Actually, this isn't too bad up here. It is staying pretty centered. But I'm going to glue this right up here with the Easy 6000. E6000. But I want to clamp that to keep it so it glues good. I don't want to use the hot glue because it doesn't necessarily stay on the metal. But I know the Easy 6000 will. So I think it came out cute, guys. All right. I see somebody, it just says Facebook user. So that's going to be it from NonnasNuttykrafts, y'all. I got another show this weekend. I'm going to be locally, which is good, only about 15 minutes down the road, which is always nice to do a show like that. It's going to be at the Moose Lodge on Beulah Road here in Alexandria. So if you guys are out and about Saturday, it's going to be, what time is it from? Oh, I can't believe I don't remember the time. Hold on. Hold, please, because I always write my things down. I put in my phone and I write craft shows, and then I always put the time. And you know what? I didn't put the time. How bad am I? How bad? But I do have the flyer. Watch me take the flyer. Here we go. It'll be from 1 to 5 on 12th on the it's the Franconia Moose Family Center, but it's called the Moose Marketplace or Moose Lodge. So I will be there from 1 to 5. So if you guys aren't, thank you, Cindy. If you guys are around and about, come down and see me. First time for me doing the show. This year thought I'd try some other shows this year, different places to see if it's gonna, just to give myself some other options than the same old places, which is still, there are ones that I'm doing the same old places to, but I thought I'd throw in a mix for me, some other places that are locally to me, that might be very beneficial, might not, but you have to try it. All right. So I will see you guys next time on NonnasNuttykrafts. Y'all have a nice day, a nice week. It's nice here. I'm dying in the sweatshirt because it was cold last week and now it's hot this week. So you guys take care. All right. And thanks for coming by. And don't forget to like, share, and follow me. But you're a little too far for me. Yes, Cindy. I think my next show after this one is going to be in Chantilly at St. Timothy's Church. It's going to be my 3rd year doing theirs. I love doing theirs. They run it so well and so nicely. I can't complain. Lady is so nice that runs it. So, I love going to that show. And then after that one, I'll take a break for Thanksgiving. Then I'll come back doing South County, which is the Lorton Extravaganza. I think this is their 17th year, doing it. So I'll be at that one, which again is 10 minutes down the street. And then if I posted about, I have a wreath class that, hopefully a lot of people will sign up for to come at the Hogback Mountain. It's a farm out in Leesburg. I did a show there a couple of weeks ago, last month, I think it was. And I met some really nice people out there. They're going to have photo sittings with Santa, pony rides and stuff. So it's a family event. It will be for a wreath class. I'll go from 12 to 2 on that, providing a lot of people show or pay for it. You have to pay in advance for it. So please go online. I did post it in my business class. In my business group, NonnasNuttykrafts. Look for that, and you'll see we're going to make a cardinal wreath. I thought it would be kind of cute. So, all right, you guys have a nice day. See you next time on NonnasNuttykrafts.